información fiscal 1099G para 2021 se envió por correo electrónico a todos los solicitantes de desempleo con una dirección de correo electrónico registrada. Además del correo electrónico, su información 1099G estará disponible en el sitio web. Welcome to the Division of Unemployment Insurance. Due to continued extremely high call volume, phone availability will be limited. It is recommended to file your claim online at myunemployment.nj.gov. The federal programs implemented due to the coronavirus pandemic and with the payment. File a new unemployment claim or to reopen a claim, press 1. If you had a problem claiming your benefits, press 2 to speak with an agent. Claim. All agents are busy. Please hold.
Good morning. Thank you for calling New Jersey Department of Labor. And how can I assist you today?
All right. Well, I am calling, hoping to get an update on not one but two claims that I'm having issues with. This is a very long battle that I've been going through, dating back to October of 2020. I filed for unemployment in October of 2020, was approved, given a monetary amount, and told to certify every week, which I did, and was told every week that they were unable to pay my claim for that week, but that I would receive a credit on the account. Now, I went months and months and months without getting a hold of anybody to find out why. I was trying to get through to somebody, wasn't making it through the phone calls, you know. Just every day it was call back tomorrow. Ended up calling politicians, hoping that they could help me, including Jeff Van Drew, including Governor Murphy. While I was continuing to call back, call in, I finally got through to somebody who told me that I had to do the ID Me verification. This was in September, I believe, of 2021. So I did that. I was told by an agent that I'd be paid out for the weeks claimed, which were October of 2020 till April of 2021, as soon as the ID Me was verified and all that went through. I had another agent that told me that I had to go back and claim every week that I had already claimed after the ID Me verification had gone through. At which time I went on and was able to claim the very last week that I was unemployed, which would have been the first, up to the first week of April. That was 1 week I was able to claim. Like I said, this was in September, October. At this point, I had already been back to work. I went back to work in April of 2021, and I was employed until November 12th, 2021. At which point, after still not receiving any payout for the credits for the weeks claimed on my previous account, and still trying to get an answer, every week being told, give it more time, give it more time. I was told that my claim went to escalations because of the legislative referral meeting when one of the politicians called in, after I had already gotten through to somebody. Anyway, after November, I filed a new claim as I was directed. I was approved for that one, given a monetary amount for that one, told to certify every week, which I've done, and I have yet to get anything on that one as well. So I'm hoping there's some information.
Let me take a look. Let me review your claim. I'll place you on a brief hold and look it over, okay?
Okay.
Hold on just one moment.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so I do see what you're saying. I'm gonna take a look at your escalation and see if they have the one regarding missing payments on here.
Okay, yeah,
Does it look like you're missing payments from June of 20 until April of 2021?
No, it should be October of 2020 till April of 2021, and then from November of 2021 until present day.
Okay.
And I believe my account has been in escalation since September or October. I've called numerous times, and every time for months, literally, the answer I've gotten is, wait a little bit longer, give it more time, wait a little bit longer.
Let me look and see if it is still an open escalation on what's happening here. Bear with me just a moment. Are you hearing an echo, or is it just me?
It might be. I've got you on speakerphone right now.
Okay.
It's probably has to do with that.
Echoing pretty bad. But it's not bothering you.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you still got an open escalation.
Okay.
What about the escalation, honestly, regarding missing payments are taking so much longer than they initially expected them to take.
Yeah.
So they've been telling us to give it about 12 weeks,
About how long?
but not me. The 12, honestly, they told us to give it about that long.
Uh-huh.
But let me take a look and see what comes up.
That's funny. As I was told before, to give it a month.
8.
And I was told to give it 8
They
weeks.
normally, for a regular escalation, it takes about, they say to give it 8 weeks. But the ones that are regarding the missing payments or missing extensions and things of that sort are taking a little bit longer to get through them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So did you, on your claim from October of 20, did you get a determination letter?
I received 2 determination letters, both on the same day, and both in September of 2021. One said that I was approved, and one said that I was denied. I called and I spoke to an agent, and the agent said that basically what they wanted to know was why my previous employment in 2020 was terminated. I explained that I left for medical reasons. I had had an accident and had to have surgery to repair the injury and was medically ordered not to work. But then in April of 2021, I went back to work for the exact same company that I had previously been employed by, which that agent said showed that there were no bad feelings. I wasn't terminated because I was fired or for bad work practices or anything like that, and that was cleared up. She put in that information, and I was told that everything was good and not to worry about the what's it called, the determination letters, as basically I had already been determined and granted and had been approved like almost an entire year before receiving those letters.
Well, we're going to let them get to that escalation because normally, if you get a determination, oh, wait a minute. Hold on just a second. Yeah, just these two in the same day were issued.
Yeah, which is interesting, like I said, because if you look, that is in September of 2021 for a claim that was filed in October of 2020.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And that, you have an escalation that was entered by a legislative
Yes.
representative in October.
Yes.
So that's the escalation that's in here.
Yeah, it's like I said, again, it was funny because that was months after I called any of the politicians, and after I had already gotten a hold of you guys, like actually spoken to an agent already, and after I had already done the ID.me verification, which is what I was told was the reason behind everything being hung up in the first place. Supposedly, I fell through the cracks when you guys switched over to that system. But I was also told that my ID.me is good for this current claim as well.
Once you do it, you don't need to do ID.me again.
Okay.
So that's correct.
Excellent.
Okay. So yeah, basically we really still need to wait for them to close out these escalations. The one in October, and then you had another one in December. So they're still open, so they haven't closed them yet. And we really got to let them do it.
Okay, and is that what the hang-up is with my current claim starting in November?
Yeah, they're probably still reviewing everything and getting everything updated in the system.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that the claim from 2020 to 2021 that has gone into escalations months and months and months after I stopped claiming is now hanging up my current claim? Did I understand that correctly?
Hold on just a moment. Excuse me. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, it's looking like it possibly could be. They need to go in. They put a hold on your claim.
Okay.
Let me see. Now, have they sent you any emails requesting any documents or anything?
Not a thing.
Okay. So we asked that if we see that ID.me is back and it still has a hold on it.
Yeah, no, I believe I did. I think at one point I had to send in verification that I was permitted to work again. But that was,
Okay.
I mean, ages and ages and ages ago. I mean, we're talking like last year.
Mm-hmm. It could have also been a little bit of a hold up too because you confirmed your identity in your old claim.
Mm-hmm.
So they may have needed to, it looked like they updated it in your new claim on the 9th of December.
Yes. I was told that they moved it over and it would be good to go within a week. And the agent I spoke to, who helped me with all of that, said that after the week was up, that I would be able to certify and get paid in real time for the weeks I was certifying for, which has not happened.
They must still be reviewing your claim, and that's why it has not happened. So you're able to certify,
but not to receive anything.
Yeah.
Every time I certify, I get the same.
Reviewing your claim.
Yeah. Every time I certify, I continue to get the same. We're unable to.
Your old claim. They're trying to get the payment and everything confirmed. So I hate to tell you, but you are going to have to give it a little bit more time.
Okay.
Monitor your claim status on my unemployment.nj.gov.
Yep, have been for over a year. All right. Talk to you on Monday.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
And this is literally what it has been like for me for the better part of a year. And as I said while I was on the phone, this is a major problem that the state of New Jersey is dealing with after the, whatever you want to call what happened with our employment situation here in the state after COVID, or during COVID, or after COVID, during COVID, after COVID, during COVID, because we've had like 6 outbreaks and it's really hard to tell that anybody in that department actually cares, because I've heard the same thing, the same speech now multiple times. I literally call in every few days because I talk to an agent and they'll tell me to give it more time, so I give it more time. I have gone as far as to call the governor of our state and talk to his office, hoping that, you know, you're the governor, you run the state, you can maybe try and give me a little more information. And no, they don't either. They actually give me more of the runaround as well. This is a problem. This is a big problem. And not just for me, but for many, many residents of the state. You know, I live in Cape May County, very southern tip of New Jersey, and it's a seasonal area. So right now, there aren't many jobs. And right now, those jobs that do exist are either not hiring because they're full, or not hiring because they're working skeleton crews because limited numbers because of COVID, or they're being extremely choosy as to who they are hiring because they don't want to overpay anybody, because the events of the COVID-19 outbreak have left them with a smaller bank account, so they want to pay too much. This is a real problem. I am one of many, many residents of this county, of this state, who are dealing with this. Nothing. Now, I can do the math, and we'll say my previous claim was for $324 a week, and that was for 5 months. That's gross. That was my previous claim, and then my current claim is for $304 a week, and I've already been trying to get this money now for 3 months. Now, let me ask you this. In your honest opinion, with a debt number to one single person being that high, do you think this government agency has any real desire to sort their little issues, to pay me what they owe me, all the back pay. You think this government agency wants to hurry up and pay that number out? Look, I'm not saying that the Department of, the New Jersey Department of Labor is crooked, but I am saying there's something seriously messed up. And they don't seem to be doing a whole lot. It's bewildering to me. It's bewildering to me that there can be that many claims that have gone into the escalations department, that it takes this many months to get to a claim that went in. My claim went into escalations back in October. October, November, December, January. 4 months. 16 weeks. You mean to tell me that there are that many claims that have gone into the escalations department that need to be gone through, that mine has still not reached the top of the pile? Or is there something more at play here? Something's wrong. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy, and I will keep you updated on this saga and see what's going on. And yeah, y'all have a good one. Keep rocking and rolling. I'm gonna keep taking care of business, and I guess I'm calling on Monday. See you later.